The Swedish Program is a study abroad program for students coming from American colleges and universities that gives them the chance to study in Stockholm at the beautiful Stockholm School of Economics. We offer a wide range of courses, everything from literature to psychology to public policy, and give the students a chance to learn a bit more about Swedish culture and also experience the Swedish way of life. Stockholm School of Economics is special because it's a small school, about 1,700 students, and it gives a real sense of community and a tight-knit feeling. Our students have full access to SASA, the Student Association at SSE, and they can attend all of the events offered, such as lectures, pub nights, trips, and more. One really special part about SSE is the Atrium, which is like an indoor courtyard between buildings. This is the main socialization place in SSE. At all times of the day, you'll see students sitting around tables, whether they're doing work or just having a cup of coffee, and it really contributes to the sense of community in the building. Even though we are located at SSE, we are not an economics program and offer a really wide range of courses. So if you're interested in psychology, public policy, or literature, there's something for you.
So I'm taking the psychology of work class here, which is a course not like anything offered at my school at home, but it's definitely pretty practical in use, and it's been cool to do some case studies, and the grading system is also cool. We all grade each other, so the class in itself is kind of a social psychology experiment. And then I'm also in the Swedish model course, which is a comparative public policy course comparing Sweden and the US, and that's been cool just to understand the cultural and economic differences and the welfare state here in Sweden versus the US. And if I were someone in an EU nation, I would definitely think about if that representative, would be qualified.
I think the most important thing that they can bring back from this, both from the public policy course and from the healthcare course, is a diversity of perspectives, is to be able to look at the American system through new eyes.
It's great to get a Swedish perspective on things. I'm taking the healthcare class, and we've just seen so many fundamental differences in the Swedish and US models.
I would highly recommend that everyone take the Swedish course with Eva. She's an amazing teacher and really just wants students to have fun with Swedish and to learn the language enough so that they can incorporate more into Swedish society. When we first started taking the course, she wanted us to get over all of our fears about speaking Swedish for the first time and challenged us to walk up to random Swedes and just ask them what time it was, even though we would have no idea what they would say back to us.
Sov. Vakna. Stig upp. Isn't it 4?
Yeah.
4. Don't make a road. Because pengar, we talked about that, pengar is always plural.
There are two options for studying abroad at the Swedish program. We have a fall semester and a spring semester. During the fall, it's really nice because you catch the end of the summer, the really long days, and we can enjoy our orientation trip to the archipelago when the water is still warm enough to swim. And then as the days get shorter and it gets a bit darker, you get to experience the coziness of the wintertime in Sweden. Each semester we offer one trip to a unique part of Sweden which students probably wouldn't see on their own. During the fall, we visit the island of Gotland and stay in the medieval city of Visby. Here we get to learn about Viking heritage and the really long history of the island dating back to the Stone Age. In the spring, we go way up north in Sweden to experience the Swedish winter in all its glory. We always have the hope of seeing the northern lights, and though it's not guaranteed, we know that we'll have the chance to take part in dog sledding, snowshoeing, skiing, and other fun outdoor activities. Our students have so many ways to get involved in Swedish culture. One of the main ways is through families, host families or contact families, which gives students the opportunity to meet real Swedes and also to learn about Swedish tradition and culture on a day-to-day basis. Students can choose to live with a host family and really become part of the family, or live in an apartment and opt for a contact family.
I have a contact family, so instead of living with a host family, I live in an apartment, but then I get to, get dinner with my family, like once every week or so, and they've taught me so much about, Swedish culture and what it's like to live in Sweden.
Through SASA, we have a buddy program with SSE students that matches up a Swedish program student and an SSE student and gives them the opportunity to meet during the semester.
We also have planned events with our friends from Handels who are actually Swedish students. Meet them at bars or for other events. There's a Halloween party coming up this weekend, so that should be fun as well.
I chose it just because it was a small program. I had some friends who went on it and I talked to all of them and they had nothing but good things to say. And since being here, I completely see where they're coming from and like why they love not only the program but studying in Sweden so much.
Yeah, so I think the first night we arrived, no one really knew what to expect, but Madison had planned an awesome dinner for everyone at this cool taco place. Good food, good people, definitely a good time starting to bond with one another.
I would recommend the Swedish program to anyone who's considering it.
The Swedish program was by far the highlight of my college experience.
I love it a lot more than I ever expected I would.
We all go to this island off the coast of Sweden for a weekend trip, and it's definitely like a bonding point. It's nice because you know everyone's like name on your program, you know who everyone is and where they come from and like you know what they care about, which I think is a really valuable thing to have while you're studying someplace, especially studying in a foreign country. You're all in it together.